So Lori, I love September. I love September because it's the music month here at Unity. Oh, I know.
It is very, very true. And you know, in thinking of our focus this year, it was kind of easy for me. Before, it's like different styles of music and what am I going to do? And it's with our universe, it came to me really quickly to kind of discuss some other historical times of social change and big issues that we've crossed. Because I know right now a lot of people feel very overwhelmed, and there's so many categories of really great concern for us. And I thought about this morning, kind of little analogies. Usually I can compare things to golf, but today I'll use music as a comparison. And Unity folks, being truth students and great people of faith, I thought about music as an example because you rehearse things and then you perform things. And so we spend time studying and pondering and learning about ourselves and learning about justice and humility and faith and love and compassion. And right now, it might be time to go into the performance and put on our walking shoes or our singing shoes and take a look at other times that we have walked through difficult things. And there's always great music that's involved in those changes.
When I read through, Lori, the lineup of our music, again, I thought of Charles Fillmore, co-founder of our movement, who says, we need a new hymnal. Unity needs a new hymnal. And
You
I was
said that
thinking,
the other day, and
I
I stopped
did.
dead in my head, and I
yes, I said it right in the service because it's so true. And I think that these songs, many of them would be in his new hymnal that he refers to. And what I'm loving about the series is that I get to grow. I get to grow through this because this is the music that I grew up with, and I know someone else that grew up with a lot of this music. The 60s and the 70s and the 80s and 90s, and oh my goodness. And what's going to be a growing edge for me is to put together the Unity principles around this music, to see, because I can assure you that I was not in Unity for most of this music. I was out there doing various things.
You were living through all the things that brought you here right now. Yeah. So I'm excited for it. I also think it's necessary is not the right word. Timely might be better, and empowering might be better as well. So we hope to see you in September. We travel from the 60s, times of war and peace.
Yep.
Imagine comes to mind, one of the songs from that decade. The 70s with equal rights amendment, women's rights, gay rights, into the 80s and 90s to hunger, aid for Africa, We Are the World, and HIV and AIDS during that time. And then into the 2000s, where we've currently discussing systemic racism and income inequality, and how we can help our neighbors, our friends. The other analogy I thought of this morning was, we live in a collaborative community. Someone helps bag our groceries. Someone might give us a cab ride. There are all these components that fit together, and people that fit together. And there are areas where we need to assist. It's like watering gardens. You have many gardens, and we just have quite a few that need some attention, and we can do it. Did that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. And I am excited about being able to be part of the lessons. Reverend Tony will also assist with these lessons. We'll still have our meditation, our music, our lesson, and as usual, they will blend so beautifully together. And what's different about September, and I love it, is the fact that Lori comes up with the music, and then we work the lesson around it. The other 11 months, guess what? we come up with a lesson, and Laura, you chase us. So I'm so grateful that you're doing the chasing, and it's a joy to chase you.
I forget, but annually I'm reminded of that fact. It's very true. And my goal, I hope by the end of the month and then heading into the fall, is that through this series, some of the things we discuss and some of the songs we sing, we will feel stronger and peaceful and just moved and ready at the end. So.
Join us in September. It's right around the corner.
It is. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you.
Blessings.